For fuck's sake. You know what I'm looking at? You know what this is? Leave me alone. This is, it was also my second attempt, and I didn't put the fucking microphone on. That's so annoying. So bloody annoying. Let's start again. Hey, super coaches. Welcome back. I'm Skits Fits. How's your night going? Did your VC Gawn? If not, that's alright. Stick at it. You might get one day, mate. Just stick in there, brother. Stick in there. But no, it's great. It's great. Finally hit the VC. I went to the footy too. I went to the footy. Started off awesome. On the way there. Had a good chat with like a Melbourne supporter. We both hopped on the train together, sat together, didn't know him, but like we're both like, we're both coming off a win. This should be a great game, big crowd. Anzac Day, the umpires, they put the whistle away. It should be a nice tough game, and far out. That was the umpiring. I just don't want to sound like that guy, but it was just it might have looked neutral to a neutral fan, but like as a punter, as a Tiger supporter, there you just like all these bullshit free kicks they kept getting that resulted in goals. Just for them to only be up by like 10-15 by half time, like they suck. Or we're good, but like if it wasn't for this Noah Bolter stuff, all the curfew, the headlines, like could you imagine if they curfewed Bolter but we still won? Doesn't that just look like, oh well, the curfew doesn't mean anything, they're still good? So I just felt like, the whistle, yeah. Credit to Melbourne, good on yous, especially Gawn, love you Gawn. Oliver 98, happy with that. I didn't see the scoring throughout the game, but I left at 3/4 time too, like straight away. What's it called? Yeah, this done me. And like it was a couple of minutes before, it was 22-11. I'm like, piss off, mate. And they got a free kick straight away, goal, set them up. They start to blow it away. Nah. When you are the Tigers, your head just drops because like what can you do? Taranto goes for a spoil. You got to protect the player, but Viney's throwing himself backwards. Like to me, like it's not Viney's fault either. That's just how footy should be. Stop ruining the game. Let it stay tough. Anyone who goes, we need to protect the player, you've never played football and you're a dork. Like all of us who've played footy or good footy don't want the stand rule, don't want the taking the legs out rule, don't want 666, don't want even this, like you just see the players just milking for frees. Like back in like you just brace yourself at contact and there's less injuries. Now there's more ACLs and plantar fascia and all these shitty injuries because it's just tiptoe tiggy footy. Anyway, I left at 3/4 time, went to the Royal, had a good night after that. But again, back to the start of the night, on the way to the Royal from Jollymont, I bumped into Swizz, and I was starstruck. I tell ya, I was on the phone to my mate. I was like, oh yep, almost there. See you soon. And I was like, Swizz, and he had no idea who I was. And I was like, hey mate, Skits Fits. He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, then I was like, well, I introduced myself as Skits Fits. I should have said Jared, but also whatever. But yeah, that was cool. I wish I got a photo. It was better than seeing a football player, I swear. Yeah, it was. I seen Paddy Dow the other week too in Coles in Richmond when I was on Smoko, and I turned and looked. I was like, but I didn't want to bug him either, so I just kept walking. But I wanted to tell him he was killing it this year, and then he had like his best game yesterday, which is awesome. Let's have a look at this, right? I want to have a look at this because it was a terrible look, right? But I don't think none of the punches actually connect. Like, people are saying, he should be in jail. Like, fuck off. Like, do you understand there's home invasions and stabbings and they're just getting out on bail, but we want to put someone who's made a mistake. And those same people are all, yeah, what, like, this is taking a huge toll on Noel Bolter's mental health. Like, nobody knows like, who's to say this bloke, right, on New Year's wasn't a smartass during the day, harassing his little cousin or sister or something like that. You don't just go off over food. And if he did, drunken, like, we all make mistakes. But for this guy, he got a $45,000 payout. I'll tell you right now, if this is the beatdown for 45K, I would do it for 10K. All right. Big push. All right. Unexpected. Yes, he could have smashed his head and he could have died. Yeah, a plane could have fallen out of the sky and killed him also. He could have got hit by a car. He could have snapped his neck. Like, relax. Now, nothing hits. Nothing hits. That one hit the top of his head, the back of his, like there, like these. Bloke's fine. Get him off him. This bloke here, eating his fucking hot dog or whatever, is a legend. Gets his stuff. The bloke's like, what are you doing that for? Like, no violence is good, right? No violence is good. And I don't like this. This was like very bad look, but it also missed. It also missed. Like, if they hit his jaw, the bloke will be on the floor. Then maybe we could talk about a bigger uh, sentence or bigger punishment for sure. But like, that's just a scuffle. And if it was 1-on-1, the guy would be able to get some in as well. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just feel like, we're getting absolutely crucified by the media, and I reckon we got like even look at this. Where is he? Where's Johnny Ralph? I like Johnny Ralph. I like him, but like, there was just no need to do this. This was like 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. yesterday. Casey smashed a Noah Bolterless Richmond in the VFL. Noah Bolter doesn't play VFL. Like, and he won't go in the VFL on those games. He'll just have the week off. He's not going to go cop abuse. That's what like. Could you imagine if he's playing VFL? Oh, everyone will just try to get into him. No way we're doing that. But to say that, like, it was just, that's just to throw it in there to get views and not many likes. Like, I got more likes with less views. There's only about 1,200 views. Like, that's all that was, and I didn't like that. So I called him out straight away. I'm like, be interesting to see how the Bruinless Cats go in the VFL this week. This is the worst finger injury I've ever heard about. Maybe the media should look into Geelong's court cases or injury list. Yeah, maybe have another look at what's going on with that the audit. They've all of a sudden got 1.5 to throw at Jamara Ugelhagen again. What is going on? What, they want Rao? They want everyone. Give it a spell. Anyway, back to Supercoach maybe. But yeah, no, I'm always like, everyone's like innocent until proven guilty, and you're like everyone makes mistakes, and everyone's just crucifying it. Oh, it's a bad look. Oh, I should stop. Far out. I'm hungover, and I've just got some time to do. And this is the third take. If this microphone's not on, you know what? I'm going to upload it, and I don't care. I don't care. But back to the team again. I didn't get because I was on the way to the footy, I didn't really get a chance to go through like the team list and that. And Carroll's there, but Carlton doing a Geelong, and like that's just gonna completely flip around and chair off the half back. Fuck, I wish I still had Chera. If I still had Chera and Rosie. Oh, the lessons. Oh well, but like, who do we go? Maybe Huswaite, but who knows? He's probably emergency, like a fallback option. Well, what's the team actually looking like? What Bice? Where's Bice? Why is Bice? What's going on with Bice? Why is he all the way down there? That's sub territory. Surely you fucking sub Warner over Riley Bice or Patton or everyone else. And Cleary's all the way over there. Of course, I've bloody brought him in. He's not even going to play. So we're off to a good start, but it's Super Coach. Fucking Davison, is he playing? Where's Davison? You know, he could probably watch. He'll probably sub, not playing, not playing. Yeah, but anyway, let's optimism, positivity. I've got some eggs into me. I'm feeling less hungover. It was a good night. Maybe I'm just a grumpy bastard. Hopefully we can hold on to this VC score. There's a few big dogs that can do some big scores this week. Hopefully those guys miss, or because if we got them, like your Sinclairs and Sheasels and that, they're 120. Just settle down. All right? I'm happy with a 120. The 118. That's better. Anyway, guys, yeah, if the team keeps going well, I might even do another update. Just but yeah, all the best. Yeah, catch up. Oh, where's the mouse? Got onto the second screen. Bye.